Welcome on Gob, everybody. This is a donation from Gregory Lalor, and I want to wish his family member, Brian Rogers, it's his birthday today. I did another family member a couple days ago. His birthday falls on August 30th. I'm doing it beforehand, but I'm going to schedule it for that day like I did the last one. And this one, he wants to put Def Leppard's Hysteria versus Back for the Attack. Now you're probably saying, you own that album? I thought you hated that album. Look, number one, that's AI. That's not an album. That's AI. But I did buy the Def Leppard, Led Zeppelin. They're kind of the same. 3 letters and the last word has 2 P's. The Def Leppard, I did buy their box set that came from On Through the Night all the way up to Hysteria. Also brought some rarity shit, live album. It's a really good set, except for that crap. But that's AI. That's not the one that's in the box set. But I do have that crap on vinyl. Dokken, Back for the Attack. All right. You know what? I not very often. This rarely happens to me, where I like an album, then later listen to it and think, not as good as I remember it. And that's how I feel about Dokken. Now, don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck. That shit's a masterpiece compared to that crap. Fucking terrible. But this one, you know the problem with this album? It's too long. There's too much filler on it for me. Songs that I didn't mind back then, I listened to this album today and I'm like, yeah, this ain't that good, man. Anyway, let's do this. All right, we start with Woman versus Kiss of Death. Kiss of Death, easily. Woman, it's all right. I remember that was the first single, and I thought, ooh, this may be good. And I bought the album, was horrified by the whole album. It sucks. Woman's the best song on there, but it's no Kiss of Death. Kiss of Death is the best song on this album. Wins. All right, next. Rocket versus Prisoner. Rocket sucks. It blows. I love Prisoner. I'm a prisoner. Oh, chained by love. I listened to that today. I was like, that's awesome melodic metal right there. Great stuff. All right, next. Animal versus Night by Night. They both blow, but Night by Night is better, so I'm giving it to Night by Night. All right, next. Love Bites versus Standing in the Shadows. Love bites, all right. Sucks. I love Standing in the Shadows. Awesome song on here. I saw them on the Monsters of Rock tour, and they were pretty bad, but I remember them playing that song. Good tune. It wins. All right, next. Pour Some Sugar on Me versus Heaven Sent. Pour Some Sugar on Me sucks. You know, somebody brought up the other day, that's a ripoff of Loverboy, Lovin' Every Minute of It. And then Kiss ripped it off with Read My Body. It's a 3-way ripoff. Yeah, it blows. I love Heaven Sent. Heaven Sent, but baby, you're not the one. Great, great song. Giving that to Dokken. All right, next. Armageddon It versus Mr. Scary. All right, listening to Mr. Scary today, I mean, I never really was blown away by it in the past because, you know, George Lynch is one of my favorite guitar players, and this is the George Lynch guitar playing song. It doesn't blow me away. Like his solo on Tooth and Nail, you know, even the song In My Dreams, which I'm not a big fan of, the solo in that song is one of George's best. This one, it doesn't, I mean, he riffs, but it doesn't grab me. But it still wins. Armageddon It. I mean, that's not cool. You know, the guy, your drummer just lost a fucking arm. And you write a song about his arm. Hey, you getting your arm? That's not cool, man. Anyway, I'm giving that to Mr. Scary. And now it's time to pick a random album. And let's go right here. By the way, happy birthday, Brian Rogers. This, Gregory, this is sponsored by both of you. And, this is great. Killer thrash. Evil with Infected Nation. Killer. One of my favorite of the new thrash bands. They're not new anymore. This shit's been out for like, I mean, this band's been out for like almost 20 years now. 15 years. Great stuff though. I love this album. I saw them once open. Look at this thrash bill. Overkill. Evil. Forbidden. And an amazing band called Gamma Bomb that didn't go nowhere, but my God, they're one of my favorites ever. And a band called Bonded by Blood. All right. Love Evil. I love Gamma Bomb more. That may be my favorite of the later thrash bands. Gamma Bomb. Dr. Living Dead's awesome too. But Gamma Bomb all the way. All right, now we go to side 2. Gods of War versus So Many Tears. They both suck. They both suck, but I'm going with the Dokken song. So Many Tears. What a stupid name for a song. So Many Tears. Makes me get so much gas. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Woo! Fuji di Pesta. All right, next. Don't Shoot Shotgun versus Burning Like a Flame. Both suck. And I remember that was the video Dokken put out. Burning Like a Flame. It couldn't get dumber. Can you get dumber than that video? They're firemen, and there's claymation with the guitar, and it's just god-awful. But you know, as bad as that video is, it's not as bad as that song. That song sucks. But it's better than Don't Shoot Shotgun. Oh my God, my butt is about to shoot gas. Whoa. Ow. Woo. All right, next. Run Riot versus Lost Behind the Wall. Yeah, they're both pretty bad. This one was kind of close, though. Because they both suck, but they're both kind of like whatever. This and that and the other thing. But I'm going to go with Dokken on that one. All right, next. Hysteria versus Stop Fighting Love. Man, listen to the title, Stop Fighting Love. I mean, my God. Isn't there no censor? Stop Fighting Love. Song is terrible. And Hysteria is no picnic either. But I'm giving it to Hysteria. Seriously, because at least it's not as stupid as the fucking title, Stop Fighting Love. Fight these nuts. Anyway, oh! Woo! Alright. Next. Excitable versus Cry for the Gypsy. My God. I mean, I don't know why I like these Dokken songs. It's just filler. Just filler. Not killer, but filler. It sucks. But it wins because Excitable These Nuts. I hate that damn song. Alright. Oh no, not again. Oh! Whoa! Oh! Woo! Oh my God. Oh! It burns! It burns! Oh my God! Woo. It's hard to digest these songs. Alright. Next. Love and Affection versus Sleepless Nights. I like Love and Affection. You know, I've heard this stupid album so many freaking times because there's so many people that wanted me to put it against, you know, track versus track. I've heard it a million times over, and that's the one song on this album that kind of won me over. I was like, you know, this ain't a bad tune. Maybe the first couple of times I did that on track by track, I said the song sucks. I changed my mind. It's an okay tune. And oddly enough, it wasn't even a hit. Go figure. I believe it was a single. Yeah, I'm giving it to Love Infection. All right, then I had to add Tear It Down because there's still Dream Warrior. Tear It Down's the best damn song. Even though it was a B-side, it's the one that resembles Old Leopard the best. Dream Warrior sucks. I never, ever liked that song. Seriously, that song is scarier than SOD's Freddy Krueger, which should have been the song, or Man of Your Dreams from MOD. This is fucking garbage. Dream warriors, don't wanna dream no more. God, I hate that song. Sucks. Anyway, hey, Gregory and Brian Rogers, this is the final score. And there you go. It won by a lot. But, you know, Hysteria got 3. Who would have thunk it? But anyway, what do you all think? Leave it in the comments below. And again, thank you so much, Gregory, and happy birthday. Brian Rogers, please everybody, let's wish Brian Rogers a happy birthday in the comments below. I would appreciate it, and Brian Rogers would appreciate it, and so would Gregory Lalor, man. It'd be really nice if you did that. I know you will, because you're awesome. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and if you like donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring the little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. So stay frosty. Listen to Tooth and Nail and High and Dry and Schmack 'em a Gob.